Welcome back. Over the past couple of years, the influencer and content creator economy, we're going to define what that is in just a moment, has grown significantly. But with the potential for TikTok to be banned in the U.S., what is the future of that economy? Our next guest is Amber Venn-Box, co-founder and president of LTK, a platform that connects retailers with content creators and helps influencers monetize their business. Amber, thank you so much for joining us. How would you define the influencer economy? I spoke to somebody recently who says his sister makes a living, and a pretty good living, I gather, at that, at being an influencer on YouTube.
I don't doubt it. We alone have hundreds of LTK millionaires on our platform. When I think about the influencer economy, this started a little over a decade ago. This is independent creators who are reaching audiences, building communities, and then monetizing that community. So different than what you think of as, just your typical social media user. These are professionals who wake up every day with a mission to gain community around a niche, entertain them, and then ultimately provide for themselves and their families.
What kind of credentials do you need? Not formal credentials, I guess, but what kind of skills, is a better word, do you need to become an influencer?
You know, influencers, I think, are underestimated. They really have to be a multi-hyphenate. So think about a confluence of skills. This is a person who has maybe great photography skills, great community building, editing. This is someone who has a great ability to curate and has, the ability to persuade audiences that they are an expert in some area, whether that's in fashion or in beauty or in recipes or in motherhood. They have gained authority and are able to influence a large group of people.
And they often influence products that are sold by other companies, correct?
Absolutely. We started LTK in 2011 because I was actually a personal shopper offline, which meant that if I brought physical goods from stores around my town into my customers' homes, I would earn a commission from those stores. I launched a website in 2010, realized that my customers really liked that asynchronous experience of being able to go onto my website whenever they wanted and be able to purchase things. This was at the beginning of really the e-commerce boom and the social media boom. And so we created a way for me and my friends to make money online as creators. And that was by getting credit for all of the retail sales that we drove. And today on LTK, there are 7,000 retailers integrated into our platform. So as a creator, I can wake up today and talk about my tech setup here today, my sweater, what I ate for lunch, what I'm buying my kids for Easter, and I'm able to monetize that 100% completely and bring those customers into my life and really be their guide to their own lifestyle.
The LTK shopping app available on the two big app stores, Apple and Google Play. Okay, TikTok in potential mortal danger in the United States. It may get banned in the United States. What would be the implications to the influencer economy?
You know, it really comes down to the consumer. And so the consumers are now been trained. They're spending maybe around 6 hours a day on their phones looking at content across various platforms and these aggregated content platforms that really the content they're consuming is made by a creator. So if TikTok were to no longer exist in the United States, I would expect consumers to really find another outlet for that free content to consume.
And what are the other major platforms? YouTube seems to be one of them. What are there others that are less obvious to the uninitiated?
You know, there's the major players. So you think of the YouTubes, the Instagrams, for example, even Snap. There's also kind of the more niche platform. So LTK, for example, you mentioned that we're on the App Store. We have 40 million people who are coming to our platform every day to go shopping. You can think of other platforms that are more niche and catered to smaller groups. Or even LinkedIn. Depending on what your affinity is, you're going on and you're finding content created by others. When you think about the impact to the consumer, I think of that lift and shift. From a brand perspective, this economy is set to be, by Goldman Sachs, their kind of reporting says about worth $1 trillion by 2027. And so when you look at that opportunity set, brands are actually able to plug in now. They used to kind of in the early days of influencer marketing, they were looking platform by platform. Today, with AI and the way that we're able to plug that into our platforms for these brands, they're able to really invest in the creator economy as a whole. And so they're looking at working with, for example, me as a creator and wherever I am sharing that content in that day instead of platform by platform. Brands have invested $2.7 billion in creators through the LTK platform. And now with our new 360 AI tools, they're able to do that cross-platform, immediately 24 hours a day. This industry is going to continue to grow, and it's really changing the face of retail.